you want to do something, get out there and just do it. I actually went in the pyramids and actually like climbed up the pyramids through New York, then Miami, and then or the flight back home to Barbados.
My guest today on the red couch is none other than the entertainer himself, Ramses Brown. But what I didn't know about Ramses Brown is that he is extensively traveled. And I was fascinated by the places that he has been to. I actually felt very jealous. But first, let's talk a little bit about your work and so on. What do you do? I know you've been at Monkey for a number of years now. So what are you doing at Monkey?
Well, I'm the, in terms of the Barbados market, I'm in charge of all the events and all the on-premise in Barbados. So I'm the events and on-premise manager for all the brands that represents Monkey and Remy Cointreau. Because you know, Monkey falls under the Remy Cointreau umbrella, as the brand is actually owned by Remy Martin in France. So on that trip, when we were sitting together with you and your beautiful wife, I was actually coming from Paris, because actually Cognac. So we made the Paris Cognac, you know, do some Remy Martin training. We took DJ Ras, who's one of our big ambassadors. And then we had 2 winners from a Remy Martin competition that we did here in Barbados. So on that trip, it was like Cognac, Paris, Istanbul, then through New York, then Miami, and then or the flight back home to Barbados.
Istanbul, well, I'm heading there next year.
You're going to enjoy it. It's lovely. Yeah.
So Ramses, and of course, you know, when people hear about cognac, you know, they think of the drink, but cognac is actually a part of
exactly.
France.
Exactly. Yeah. So something that you always have to explain to people is that every single cognac is a brandy, but not every brandy is a cognac. Because if you're a brandy and you're made outside the cognac region, then you can't be called a cognac. And then they have like cognac and Fiend champagne cognac as well. So to make it simple, like Hennessy is a cognac, but Remy Martin is a Fiend champagne cognac because they use grapes from Petit Champagne and also Grand Champagne. So to be called a Fiend champagne cognac, you must use grapes from Grand Champagne and Petit Champagne area.
So obviously you enjoy your job, and how do you blend that with your entertainment? This year you had a couple of songs. What were the songs you had this year?
So this year I had Push Back Your Bumper, that was very popular and stuff, lots of airplay on the airwaves. And then I had Stampede, which is the power soca track. That was like got a lot of airplay, very popular as well. You know, we done the plays like Donald Trump and that kind of thing was you know, so that had it was very captivating time in terms of crop over and stuff like that. And it was great to see like a lot of other artists, you know, producing music again and actually getting out and performing and stuff like that again. You know, it was a great feeling.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you obviously during COVID there was no live performances and that sort of stuff. So as an artist and as a performer, you must have felt a sense of relief that I could get out there again and perform.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I didn't do a lot of performances really for Crapo, although I had like really popular songs because I like actually have an injury with my hip, so I didn't really like, you know, want to be on stage a lot and stuff. But I actually performed at the Grand Cadoument in the Botanical Gardens, and the songs were very well received and stuff like that. So it was a great feeling to be, you know, back on stage and seeing the people actually enjoy the music and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So Ramses, we got to chatting on the flight down, and I discovered something very fascinating about Ramses, and that is that he has traveled extensively across the globe. And as I said at the top of the interview, I felt a sense of envy, man, you know, in a nice way, you know, in a nice way. And so I have decided that, you know, I'm going to take every opportunity, even if it's for a short trip somewhere, to do some of the stuff that Ramses has been doing. Now you amazingly, now you travel a lot for your work, but outside of work, you've also gone off, and in a lot of cases you've gone on your own.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's just about exploring, you know, exploring for yourself, exploring life, you know, kind of thing. Different.
A lot of people can't do that, right?
But like different cultures and stuff, you know what I mean?
So let's talk about some of the places now that you've been to. and I want to go to one that you and I have been to, and that is Egypt.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I had a very bad experience going to
Yeah,
Egypt.
me too.
Even though I enjoyed the trip,
yeah.
once I got in, you know, I got benched and I got interrogated.
Yeah.
To this day, we don't know why, and so on. But what made you choose Egypt of all places, and you went there on your own?
Well, it was, you know, my name is Ramses, so it has like Egypt heritage and stuff. So I wanted to go and like really like, you know, like experience Egypt, see the tomb of Ramses. I wanted to always go to the, you know, to just to visit and see the culture and stuff like that. For one thing, the pyramids, for sure, the pyramids. I actually went in the pyramids and actually like climb up the pyramids, and that is a very cruel thing to do. It's so hot, and some of the things are so steep. Yeah, it's wow, it's crazy, but I did it, and
So Ramses, tell me about now some of the other places that you have been to. I mean, you've pretty much touched almost every continent, but what's the furthest place you've been to? Vietnam? Was that the furthest?
Yeah, I probably think probably because I've never been to Australia, but I want to go. It's on my bucket list. But maybe Bali is further than.
So out in the Far East, you've been to Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam,
Indonesia,
Bangkok, which is Thailand. I love Thailand, but it's gotta be careful in Thailand. Some of the guys, the taxi guys, you know, they try to rip you off. You would be going like from here to there. They'll drive you all over the world. If you don't know, like, and they charge you big bad. But my favorite place to be is Bali. Like I would go before COVID. I would go to Bali every year for my birthday. Well, one, because they surf. Two or one is the prices. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing there in terms of luxury and stuff, like things you could never afford, like in probably England, New York. Like in Bali is like wow. Hong Kong is another place too. I was there like around Christmas and it was amazing. The thing about Hong Kong, I made sure to wear a mask, and this was even before COVID, because of the pollution and stuff like that. But it was a nice, I just loved, you know, the hustle and bustle though.
It doesn't sleep. I've been to Hong Kong. I spent 2 weeks there on business years ago. And that place, like 24 hours a day is going, you know. And I was on Kowloon, I was on the peninsula, rather than on the island.
But
what about Vietnam?
Vietnam was more, I was like more on the coast, because I was on actually a cruise. And what I love about Vietnam is the culture, the people. I went to do like a little tour, you know, like where the Vietnam War. When they had like the underground things where where the soldiers would hide and stuff like that, and it was amazing because I grew up like watching like the Rambos and those kind of movies, so it was amazing to actually be like there in these places where some of this stuff actually happened and stuff like that. And
What about in the Arabic world? I think you've been to, you mentioned Dubai and
yes, Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Why Dubai and Abu Dhabi?
Well, Dubai have been like a while, but I had to do something there because for like with the champagne and stuff in our hotel, and then I actually went back. I wanted to visit the Al Baraj, the one with the sail and stuff like that, but you had to actually at that time you couldn't just go there. You have to like actually know somebody or book a reservation to go. So I was lucky to be in the industry, to be invited, and it was amazing. Even like the restaurant down, like underneath, you're actually under the water. So you're actually sitting in this restaurant and you can see like fish and like coral, like you're actually in the ocean. So like that is like really, really amazing, but that is pretty expensive.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
What about Abu Dhabi? How is that in relationship to Dubai?
I find Abu Dhabi is kind of like the rates of the hotels and stuff are like cheaper, but they're really, really high end. I remember staying at this gold hotel, golden something. It was a dry hotel, meaning that they don't serve alcohol, but it was like say like about $90 or something a night. But it was just was like amazing. Like everything was like gold.
$90 a night.
Yeah. If you don't have tomorrow put down, if you want to do something, get out there and just do it.
Wow, good point to end on. Ramses Brown, world traveler, and I love your philosophy. You have one life to live. If you want to do something, get up and do it. And that is really the key. Ramses, thank you so much.
And thank you. It's a pleasure.
Guest. And when you come back, we got to hear about the experience. I'm sure it's going to be quite a story of your Qatar experience.
And I love the colors, man.
Thanks a lot.
Love it. Yeah.
Ramses Brown, our very, very special guest today.
You gotta do it? Yeah, you gotta do that with us.
We're gonna do a few stills.